They take 5. 5 unanswered. Or sorry, 7. Sorry, 7 unanswered. You just can't do anything at that point.
Because you had the agenda that also does another 2 meat damage.
No, that would be 9. But I like where your head is at.
Yeah.
Upgraded cleaners. Well, there was cleaners, which made it a +1, but it was non-unique, so you could technically score 2. Oh, that's actually an interesting race condition where it wouldn't matter. So if you score cleaners, plus 2 meat damage every time you do meat damage. Okay, with me so far. And then you score meteor mining, which on score, if the runner is tagged, deals 7. However, you win the game before the damage is done, right?
Unless if you have 2 political graffitis installed on your agendas when you score it.
Oh, damn. Wait,
don't forget about the political graffiti.
Now, wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to pull this up because this is important. Hold on. Political graffiti.
Go ahead.
Now, does that blank the ability?
No, I thought it just...
Okay, good. Okay, I was just making sure. I don't know. Well, what if it's a large graffiti piece and it covers the ability text and the point value?
It would be cool to win the game. Let's say you're at 5 points.
Right.
But they've put 2 political graffitis on your agendas.
Yeah.
And then you score... What's the Cyberdex virus called? The Cyberdex agenda.
Cyberdex... It doesn't matter. Cyberdex. Yeah,
so you score the Cyberdex agenda as your last agenda, and that purges when you score it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Or, you may purge. So then you optionally do not. And
Just style. Yeah, we'll give the runner one more turn. You got
exactly. You got one little turn. Oh, Jay Bella, thank you so much. BigFollows.com. Thank you for giving us hot programmer tips for Twitch.com and to become the biggest Twitch star of all time.
I also appreciate all the janky texts integrated in this.
Yeah, which is super great. Okay, so what was... Oh, fuck, I had a... Well, first off, give us a quick Ember update. What is the latest and greatest?
Well, there's a lot of stuff going on in Ember World. First of all, she has a new cousin. Baby George was born on Sunday. That's her cousin.
Now, was George named after the George Constanzarino?
No, that was my dad's name, and that's my middle name. So it's like a family name.
So it's after George Constanza. Okay, understood. All right, good. Do you think... All right, so we've debunked the Seinfeld theory just because, your dad's name is George and your dad existed before Seinfeld.
My dad did like Seinfeld, though. Hey, Ned Jogging.
Now, do you think George was named after George Washington?
That's an interesting idea. I've not heard, I know a lot about Seinfeld. I've not heard the genesis of the name George Costanza. Where did that name come from? That's
important stuff. That's probably going to come up in next week's quiz that I know you're throwing down with your cousin.
I'm building trivia for Seinfeld right now. And do you want any of these questions? They're all extremely difficult.
I won't know a single one. There's no way I know one. So go ahead and ask one. Ask one.
I wonder if anybody in here is good at Seinfeld trivia, and I can ask a question if anybody can figure it out.
What up, Bushi and the God Pleasantry stream?
So here's a good... Here's one that actually someone could figure out even if they don't know Seinfeld.
Deal.
So... Jerry speaks to the Rosses after visiting Susan's grave. He tells them, her death takes place in the shadow of new life. She's not really dead if we find a way to remember her. What is he quoting?
She's not really dead. Finish the last part of the quote there again.
Yeah, so her death takes place in the shadow of new life. She's not really dead if we find a way to remember her. He's quoting something.
Right.
What is he quoting? So, and here's a clue. We have a bunch of nerds in this Twitch chat. I expect one of them in here should know this.
Oh, damn. I bet
That's a big clue.
I bet it's Theatra related.
Theatra?
Theater. Sorry, I was just saying it in the Dr. Steve Brangus way.
All right, I guess no one knows.
I have no idea.
Seen it? Seinfeld? Great. It is Star Trek 2.
Oh, jeez.
The Wrath of Khan. Yeah, Star Trek 2.
God, that's tough.
The joke there is he's talking to, like, Susan died, he's talking to the parents, and he gives them a quote.
Sure,
that sounds like very impactful, important. It's from Star Trek 2.
Yeah. Well, of course. And, if it's Jerry Seinfeld, it's of course a video he rented on the or passing by the video store, or he tried to return a video and the video store clerk and some consumer wouldn't shut up about Star Trek 2 and he's just trying to drop off the tape and can't, so then he gets reeled into this whole conversation.
There is a lot of VHS tape jokes in Seinfeld.
Yeah, stuff like that.
But the big Ember update is actually that I can now ask her, Ember, what sound does a kitty cat make? And she does a sort of meow, which is just like the highest pitch little squeak you could imagine.
Yeah.
That's her version of a meow. But it's so cool that I can like ask her a question without context. Like I'm not pointing to a cat or anything.
Right.
I can say, what sound does a kitty cat make? And she understands what I'm saying. So that's pretty mind-blowing to me.
You need to, first off, I need a video GIF of that, so try and record one next time.
I think I have one I can send you off.
Okay, good. And then 2 is, before we get into card creating number 1, and I actually want to slightly enhance the theme that we were doing. Is what animal are you going to go for next?
Oh, well, I've been working on dog for a long time, which is woof, woof, woof.
Why? Bad recommendation, just to be honest, but...
Well, it's like, think about it. If you're outside, you're hanging out, and what's going to walk by is a dog. You don't have that many sheep wandering around here in North Portland.
Okay, what animal did you think I was going to suggest? That'll be the final question.
Oh, that I should teach to her?
Yeah.
A giraffe?
No. You are the dumbest person I've ever... No, cow. I was going to go for a cow for sure. Yeah,
I do a cow a lot.
Okay.
We have several books that is just pictures of animals and what sounds they make.
Yeah.
And so I'm always... I don't know what noise a giraffe makes.
Thank you, Bushi. Jesus.
I just have no idea.
I went no fucking way. All right. Google says that George is Greek for Georgios, which comes from the word farmer. Some people would argue that there's plenty of sheep in Portland. Get owned.
Oh,
wow, you got owned.
Okay.
Double owned.
Totally owned.
Wow.
Linty, welcome to the stream. I don't think I've met Linty before.
That's a great username.
I appreciate Linty comes in here out of nowhere and just starts insulting me.
I love it. Honestly, we need more Lohans like you. Okay, so here's the idea. Oh, one last quiz question, and then we're gonna get into this. Okay.
All right.
Because I thought about this after those afternoon activities I was telling you about from Sunday, that you already knew about but didn't know about, but then I did know about. So, if I was to be a professional rock, paper, scissors player, how do you think I would play rock, paper, scissors? What would I be known for as a rock, paper, scissors professional?
Okay, you're definitely not the type of rock, paper, scissors player that is going to go, like, read the documents, the research in terms of, like, how to manipulate people and what people tend to do. And you're not going to play totally random either. It's not like you're going to roll a die and do it.
No.
I think you're just going to look deep into someone's eyes, and you're going to get that gut feeling about a half a second before you throw the sign, and that's how you're going to play. And you're going to win about 33% of the time.
Damn it, fuck. All right, well, you had me in the first half and then ruined it. So I am going to look in their eyes, and I am just 1/2 of 1 second before figure out the solution and feel it. My goal as a professional rock, paper, scissors player would be to force a tie every time. Because that's the real mindfuck. The real mindfuck is you know what your opponent's going to guess. And normally, because of the format of rock, paper, scissors, or perhaps the rules, you would just win with that information. No. We're sitting here all fucking day.
Well, if you know what your opponent's going to play in rock, paper, scissors, that gives you a big advantage.
Yeah, so then it's boring. I would rather just prove.
You have not commented on my nice trim that I gave myself today using the beard apron.
You had the beard apron? Well, give us... Well, not... Okay, we'll save that for the midstream break. I want your full review. I didn't even...
Oh, I have some thoughts.
Listen, that's a whole clean... That shave is so clean, I didn't even notice. So clean. Just... Okay, let's get into this. So, we need to make... Here's the idea. So, we were going to make, and we still will, the theme was going to be flip cards. Flip and what up.
It's so difficult.
It's so difficult. But here's what I'm thinking we're going to do, is we're going to generalize it, because I thought of a good new card type that we're going to also force into the whole injury sports betting stuff.
New card types are always good.
Is we need to just do skateboard theming shit. We talk about skateboard tricks all the time, which goes with flip. And here's the thing. The mechanic, so in Tony Hawk Pro Skater, if you don't land a trick right, it's marked as sloppy. Or if you're like off balance at the end, but you still technically nail it, it's called sloppy. So we're going to have, I think, a lot of cards that deal with if the runner suffered damage during a run or is suffering damage during a run or things like this to interrupt the skateboarding, snowboarding, rollerblading, whatever.
That's interesting. I guess there's nothing like that in Netrunner yet, is there?
Correct. There really isn't.
Like if the runner suffered damage this run, or
took a tag, or is about to take a tag as an interrupt, we can use the interrupt symbol with Nisei, all that kind of stuff. So I think that there's a good amount of stuff there. So, all right, number one. As a reference from our lore, we need to make the Anarch ID of Buck and Valerie. And we obviously read through the lore of Buck being the biggest pot smoker around. Oh, this is technically a Shaper Anarch ID. So it starts off as Buck as a Shaper, huge pot smoking Shaper. And Valerie, who's actually an Anarch, and that ID will flip throughout the game based on different qualifiers or whatever. So the theme with the pot smoker cards is it's usually like delayed benefit, because obviously, you know, they're not the snappiest folks around. You know what I mean? So click, place this card partially off the table and flip it. If it lands face up, take the. Dang, that's damn Lohan cracking it out already. I will consider this as some like card text.
That magic set that was all a bunch of wacky effects like that.
Oh yeah, well I mean that's just the whole Roseville cycle. But okay, so we need the Shaper side. So here's what I'm thinking. Buck stays flipped up for 2 turns. So it's like at the start of the game, place 2 power counters on this, or when this card is flipped up, i.e. it goes back to
Don't
Buck.
we have like I think we have pot smoker tokens or something?
Yeah. We'll call them. Well, blunt tokens or toke token. It had to be like toke tokens. There's no way that we wouldn't have done that, right?
Oh, we have a pot smoker token. That's all we called it.
That was stupid. We should be calling it toker tokens. That's okay. That's what we're gonna do.
I'll change it.
Okay, good.
Call it a token, toker token.
Yeah, toker token. Yeah, it's got to have the alliteration. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You got it. Okay. At the start of the game, and when Buck is flipped up, i.e. it's flipping from Valerie back to Buck. Is there an easier way to say that?
Sorry, I was typing something.
No.
What did you say?
So I'm trying to say at the start of the game is when we want to put some counters on, and then also when Valerie, i.e. the other side, flips to Buck, i.e. like reverts back.
Oh, okay. At the start of the game, and when flipped to Buck, yeah.
I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's right. Sure. Yeah, okay. Place 2 toker tokens on this ID. And then what I think we could do for toke, because it should be delayed. Oh, fuck. How do you do it is it shift? No, I need to do the forced. There we go. No?
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to do new line in this. It's not enter. It's control enter. That's right. Okay, I got it. Okay. If a card has no toke tokens on it, is it considered cached? Oh, we could add that subtype. All right. Well, yeah. Cache just means it's out of dank memes, if you know what I mean.
It's more drug stuff.
Yeah. It's all drug stuff all the way down. Place 2 toker tokens on the ID, and then this should say like remove toker token, which is just a paid ability. Wait, I like the idea of a toke card making things cost more clicks, but with increased effects. Ooh. Well, what if we do remove toker token, click, click. Let's make it powerful. So this effectively takes 2 clicks, and it should be an enhanced version of something.
Okay.
That
so this is an Anarch ID, right?
No, for right now we're on the shaper side. So this is one.
Okay.
This is one that flips colors. So I kind of want it to do something like give it a strong benefit for shaper cards, either this turn or this run or this access or this steal or something like that.
So like it can make some sort of super run, or it can go fetch something out of the deck. Is like the obvious thing, you know?
Yeah, install. Oh, maybe that. Okay, install any number of cards from your grip. What if it's something like? What if this is kind of like SMC on a stick ish?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it uses toker token, so it would be limited, which is fine.
Right. Maybe this should be.
It could be remove toker token, and then it says remove toker token : and it says like I don't know what the term would be. Spend 2 clicks.
Yeah.
Or remove 2 clicks. Because like, the idea is you can do this during a run, right?
Yeah. Oh, so okay.
Remove 2 clicks, and then if you remove 2 clicks, execute SMC basically.
Okay. All right. Remove toker token : Oh yeah. : Okay. Lose. Lose 2 clicks. Lose 2 clicks. Make a run. What if it's like lose 2 clicks, make a run, and then install? You may install up to. Go ahead.
I think you don't need the run part because you can just make a run.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah. Lose 2 clicks and install 1 program from your deck, ignoring all costs.
Ooh. I think that would have to be like lose 4 clicks at least, just because it's so like.
Oh, I see.
It could just be install a program from your deck.
That's what if we okay, just say okay, install a program from your deck. Should we offer a discount to like encourage it during running? So like install a program for your deck minus the amount of ice protecting the server or something like that, because then it forces it to be used during a run. And if there's only like 1 ice, you're not saving that much. If it's 2, you could be saving a lot. If it's 0, you should save nothing effectively. Does that sound worth it or not worth it?
Like you really want it to be just encouraging to make a run? Is that the idea?
Yeah. Oh, what if it's this? Okay, what if it's lose 2 clicks, install a program for your deck, and your icebreakers have +3 strength for the remainder of the run. Just something clean like that.
Okay.
So kind of with what you were saying of just SMC for a regular cost, and your breakers get more strength just for the run. It's kind of like an added benefit, and it feels pretty shaper color pie. How does that sound?
Sure.
Okay. Lose 2 clicks and install a program from your deck. Icebreaker.
Increasing the strength of that program by 3.
Oh yeah, okay. From your deck, increasing the strength of that program by 3 for the run or whatever. That seems like.
I think the idea is like you could just use this outside of a run, but you don't get that extra benefit.
Yeah, totally. And then when cached, flip this ID. So actually what we'll do is we'll call this buck just as side 1, and then we'll just do the line below it or whatever. I
don't know. That's where like whoever's going to help us with this document, generating all the cards, we'll have to figure out a way to do the flip IDs in Tabletop Simulator.
I don't think it should be too bad. It'll just kind of be like alternate text, or we could figure it out because we won't have too many, I think. Okay, Valerie is an Anarch. Oh, we should do, we already know deck count. Oh, deck count, well, deck count doesn't matter. I guess it's gonna be 45, whatever. Influence doesn't matter since it's draft. And then, do we want Link or no?
I don't think they need Link.
Okay, 0/0. We'll make it.
I think the whole flip thing and the abilities, it's enough. Like, they don't need anything else.
Okay, and then, okay, we click move a toker token to an install connection game. Oh, okay, that could work. Okay, so Valerie is like the sassy anarch, obviously, very much making fun of everyone. And in the story, or in the lore, well, it's weird. I had mixed up what Neuropanzer had and then also an AI dungeon what was there. God,
oh yeah, what up?
Yeah, exactly. What up? Don't worry, that'll come up. So Valerie is more or less the like more adventurous in getting stuff done. I wonder if I'm trying to think of thematic reasons to get your Netrunner friends high. Well, you're trying to stim them up, I guess. Oh, what if this is? What if she actually has tokens that like prevent damage during a run or something?
What's the Anarch damage prevention cards? There's like Mercs is a thing, right?
Mercs is one, which is connection clan based.
And you take tags and all that.
Right. Mill? I kind of we want this runner to really incentivize running. Hey, Kat. And we also kind of want it to be skateboarding related, or rollerblading, or blading and blazing related, whatever.
Well, then it should be something like, is there any precedent for Anarchs like shifting positions during a run? Like switching servers you're running on in the middle of the run, something like that?
Oh, there is...
That's where you'd get really tricky.
Yeah, there is not. I don't think, but... There is stuff like, I think there were a couple weird multi-server cards in Reign and Reverie, if I'm remembering, which was like Nat and whatnot.
What if here's a form of Anarch damage prevention I'll pitch to you.
Yeah.
It's something like the interrupt is whenever you're going to take any amount of damage. That's the trigger, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it says you may remove one token from this card
mm-hmm.
and suffer one net damage to prevent all the previous damage that was going to happen.
Oh, so you would just say instead of suffering damage, suffer one net damage. Okay.
And drop one token. And you're like, oh, it's only if you lose one token though. So you need token.
Okay, cool. So then what we'll do is it's more or less has the same starting text. Which should say when flipped, I guess like you're saying, like upon flip, place 2 tokens on this ID. And then we want whatever the, like, I don't know how we're going to designate, like interrupt symbol. We already know. We'll know what it is. We'll fix it later. Interrupt symbol, when taking, when you would take damage, are we just saying damage period or during a run only?
During a run.
Okay. Take damage.
I think, right?
Yeah, I could say, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah. When you would take damage during a run, remove one token and suffer one net damage. One unpreventable net damage or just one damage. So you could dodge the dodge.
Oh, I think it's okay if you let them.
Yeah, I think, okay, good. All right, good. All right. Suffer one net damage. Perfect. Okay. And then when cached, cached, flip this ID. Okay, I think that's super straightforward and good.
I don't know. I think this needs like so one thing that comes to mind, I think in the wording you have to say suffer one net damage and prevent the previous damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Well, no, it says when you would take damage, remove one token and instead. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Instead suffer. Yeah, that you're right.
Instead, okay.
Should be neat damage because skateboarding is neat.
Oh, sure. It could be
yeah. Easy.
1 neat damage, that means it's harder to prevent, though.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Perfect. Good. Yeah. 1 neat damage. Yeah. Okay.
Damage prevention. I don't know if it's like good enough, the ability.
Okay. Oh,
So
what?
I worry like maybe it's something like during a run when a piece of ice would. It's the idea being like instead of making an instance of damage, it's for that entire encounter. So let's say you hit Komainu. I'm thinking, does it? If there's some way where it can make it so you take all the 5 damage of Komainu and just suffer 1 neat damage, that would be good.
Okay. Wait. Well, so you would have to say. Well, you would say when you would take damage during a run from an ice ability.
While encountering a piece of ice.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then we'll say. Yeah. We'll get that. When you would take damage while encountering an ice, remove 1 token and instead suffer 1 neat damage. Yeah, it's still not. I know what you're saying. Would you take any number of tags? No tags. No.
But it's the idea of like for the remainder of that encounter, you prevent. Yeah. It's instead suffer 1 neat damage and prevent further damage during this encounter.
There we go. Further damage during the encounter.
So now you hit.
That's fine. Anansi, that's fine. You got fucked up by that 1 ice.
Sure.
Too bad.
Anansi can counter this, but like Komainu, this really counters well. And then any other random ice it does like has a subroutine for 3 damage. This'll. And then Anansi, like the 3 damage. Isn't Anansi 3 damage on the subroutine?
Yeah. No, it's 1 damage on the subroutine and 3 on the pass effect.
Okay. Yeah. So Anansi. Yeah. This doesn't help with Anansi.
That's fine. Okay. That's fine. There's plenty of cards where I think that this is sufficient because it's any type of damage, which is super important. I think.
Or even like running early and hitting the thing that does damage per unused memory. This is gonna help you there.
Oh, I see what Cranked had said. Oh, that's actually way better. How about this slight augmentation, which is honestly, it's adding to it. When it says when you would take damage or tags. Because then it's both. I think that's probably okay. Yeah, actually, that makes it a lot better. Thanks, Crank. Okay,
yeah, it does. I mean, what it's kind of saying is as long as you're Valerie, you can just run. And
yeah, you're not getting... Yeah, you got two escapes of some variety. And then, okay, cool. All right. Sick. All right, I think that's good. All right. I don't think we need to do anything else there. Now, in terms of how we want to do this, let me just copy paste.
Do we know where we are holistically in this set? Like, how many we've done, how many we have to do?
No, it's that I've been pretty loose about, just in terms of we have so in total of cards that we have not made, it's 60 something the last time I checked. Which, that plus what we've made on stream, let me get that quick count. 110 to 150, so that's 40. We are right now have 100 cards.
And you say the ones that what are the 60 you're talking about? Things that people have recommended?
Yeah, inside of channel and or some of those. So on top of that, we also have beep, 80 to 110, another 30 that we cursory checked on stream already, which was in the first Roseville stream.
Okay, I need 2 volunteers for artwork right now because we need to make the artwork for this identity. So can anyone volunteer to do Buck or Valerie right now on the stream? You got to fire up paint.net. I asked that do a square aspect ratio, so do 512 by 512 or whatever. And then there's no rules after that.
You do anything you want. You have all creative control.
But I want 2 people. I want someone to do Buck and I want someone to do Valerie.
Oh, and it should not be the same person. Oh, then we'll do a side-by-side reveal. That would be the ticket. You can do anything you want. Imagine that this is your computer lab technology course from grade 3, and you have no idea what a computer
Mario
is.
Paint. Do you remember Mario Paint?
Oh, barely. That was just before me, more or less. But all right, so here's how. Why don't we do this? Why don't we have it as a goal for tonight to make? What time is it now? It's 6:30. Do you think we can make 5 cards aside? Effectively, that's like kind of one each faction.
Yeah. So that's 10 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Over 90. Did that math wrong. 90 divided by 10. So every 9 minutes we need a new card.
Deal. Let's make it snappy tonight. Real simple stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just need a corp select. All right.
I'm gonna set a timer on my phone for 9 minutes.
Oh shit!
Okay.
What did I just do? Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me get the stuff
in
place. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. 3, 4, 5, and then we already did. We'll do Shaper, Anarch, Criminal. Adam is much more of a skateboarder. Sunny is not a skateboarder. Sorry. No, we'll do neutral.
Yeah.
Actually, we'll do two. Let's do 2 neutrals, just because we've already done.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. All right.
I think we need to keep it simple here, because if we're doing 10,
we're going fast. Yep. All right. HB, NB Engine, Techie, Wayland, and then 1 neutral. Okay. All right. Skateboarder-ish. Hey, how do you know Sunny isn't a skateboarder? Trust me.
She's a working mom. She doesn't have time for that.
She's a computer skateboarder. She's doing nollies on the keyboard. Yeah.
It started. 9 minutes.
All right.
First card.
Runner Shaper. Has to be another pot smoker. Skateboard-ish card.
Event?
You're giving a Shaper an event? I like it. We don't normally. Normally, these pot-smoking Shapers shouldn't have shit because they're just too much of a smoker. Okay, so this obviously has to be pot smoker. This should be... Beep, 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 beep. Do we need to do any other types? We won't get to it yet. Okay. What is the vibe? This is terrible. What is the vibe of this card?
This is terrible.
Yeah, I know. God, that feels fucking god-awful. Okay, so if a Shaper is going to do a skateboard trick, it's just going to be like, oh, what if we call it like crowd pleaser? Crowd pleaser.
I'm thinking it's a priority event.
Priority event. Deal. Okay.
And it's something that, it's priority, it happens on your first click, but it's something about, like, something that happens towards the end of the turn, so there's a delay to it.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that's a great idea. Okay. So, we'll do this. Something like call it in the air. And I want to say air because of pot smoking air. So we'll say call it in the smoke. Okay. Now, let's make this a wager. Slightly. Okay. And we're going to make this a zero cost event because obviously those are the best. And here's what I'm thinking. At the start of the turn, the corp names an ice type. Any whatever that is. Okay. At the end of the runner's turn, if they encountered one... we can't do that because the corp would just rig it. So we'll have... Oh, shit, I was going to say, maybe this has to be an honesty thing. Effectively, what we want to do is we want the corp to say how many ice or what type of ice the runner is going to encounter this turn. And if the runner manages to do it, they should get some benefit at the end of the turn.
Yeah, I guess what's tricky is...
And we can self-enforce of the runner won't play this card if there's no ice, like as an example. Because they're already setting themselves up for failure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what if it's something like this? The corp chooses a server and says, you won't run this. If the Shaper runs that server, they get something at the end of the turn. But it could be like a trap. It could be an asset. It could be a heavily guarded server. It could be something. Anything.
Okay.
Really simple.
The corporation, I guess...
So
what I like about it is it's at the start of the turn, so you don't know exactly what the Shaper is going to have by the end of the turn.
Exactly, yeah.
In terms of money and whatnot. So you might just pick a snare or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, that's bad for the runner, but that's fine. It's a runner's card.
Yep.
You might just pick like R&D has a couple ice on it. It's your best server, so you're going to pick that.
Yep.
I'm just trying to think of the different motivations here.
Screw this event stuff. You need 3 skateboard consoles, 1 for each faction.
Wow.
What? No. We want to... Hold on. We'll get to consoles after this.
Yeah, so Corp chooses a server.
I think Corp chooses a server.
Yeah, I mean, it started off with play only as your first click.
Well, it's a priority, so that already happens, right?
Yeah.
Or okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah.
So Corp chooses a server.
Mm-hmm.
If the runner makes a successful run on the server before their turn ends, they gain money, right?
Let's make it more shapery or something. If the runner makes a success on the server before their turn ends.
How about something like that's too criminal. I was gonna say like they draw 4 cards after their turn ends or something, but that's too much like the Andromeda thing.
Yeah. What if that is what if it's something like the runner gets like the corp names a server, randomly chooses 3 cards from R&D and sets them aside. At the end of the turn, if you made a successful run on the named server, access the cards set aside from R&D. That's kind of fucking insane.
So it's basically it's a maker's eye.
It's a late maker's eye.
But like gives the corp a lot of control.
Mm-hmm.
And it also removes those cards from play for the time being.
That is sick. What? I think that's honestly as is. I don't know if I would change it that much. No, maybe you should. Actually, here's how we change it.
Oh,
we don't say the randomly. It's just access the top 3.
Well, I think what's important is they have to be set aside in this example because otherwise the corp will just say R&D, right?
Oh, okay.
And then it's just a maker's eye.
Yeah.
I think it should be something like this isn't perfectly shaper, but access the bottom 5 cards of R&D.
Ooh.
Then it's a little bit more streamlined. Like you don't need the
okay. Yeah.
And it's a bigger effect, but you can only do it once per game. Really?
Once per game?
Unless we shuffle R&D.
We'll just say we'll add shuffle at R&D at the end. Okay. Bottom of R&D is sit. Yeah, fuck your D. Yeah, okay, yeah. Corp chooses a server. If the runner makes a successful run on the server before the turn ends, access the bottom 3 cards of R&D.
I kind of feel like maybe it needs to be more than 3.
Let's.
I don't know why I feel that way, but
I think 4 is fine.
Okay, 4.
For 420. Okay. Deal. I think that works. Damn, Cranked and Brian just fucking math this shit. Link's not. Hold on.
Yeah. I don't know why the link's not working. It's not working for me either.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, is there like a letter missing or something, maybe?
I don't know.
How do I send you Buck's image? Damn, try get. Oh.
I mean, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Oh, it came. Maybe Imagers is having problems.
I can't remember what the email address that Isaac wanted. Isaac had an email address set up just for this.
I think it's. I got it. It's in Children's Card Games. Hold on one second.
You have it? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. All right, give me 1 second.
Yeah, post the email address
Yep,
there. And then,
I got it.
Then Linty, you can email it directly
Linty,
to Isaac.
you can email it directly to that. Bingo.
So when you email Isaac, tell him this is for, I don't know, you did Buck, right?
Yeah.
This is for the card Buck, and give Isaac the name you want credited.
Buck Flower. All right. Deal. Yeah. Okay. Anarch. Let's make this a hardware. Let's make this. This has to be like a board, or this has to be the fucking skateboard. Okay.
Okay, we'll do a skateboard.
Okay. Fun. So yes. So now this is going to cost. Let's make it pretty expensive. Let's make it 6. Let's make it worth the fucking while. Okay.
6 cost consoles are pretty controversial.
Yeah. And this. Oh, you're right. And this is a console.
Are you doing a console? I
Yeah. And this is going to be called Circuit Board. Because skateboard.
I have an Ember update.
Oh shit! What's going down?
By the way, we were a little bit ahead on our timer, so
great.
Yeah, we're doing good. The situation downstairs is that she has sucked the tiki masala sauce off of all of her vegetables and thrown the vegetables on the ground.
Ember, as my unofficial niece godchild 4 times removed, I'm proud of you. Good job. You can watch this clip in about 3 years. No. 12 years because I'm using curse words. I'll send you a re-edited one that you can watch later. Oh, damn, that's so sick. Wow, what a power move. What are you going to do about it? Like, you can't, like, what? You have no prerogative, right?
She's, by the way, she's 1 year old on the 3rd.
Yeah.
And
this is
I don't think
nuts.
there's much you can do at this age. She understands enough to be dangerous, but not enough to really, like, discipline her about that, you know?
It's dangerous for you, not dangerous for her.
Yeah.
Owned.
She's just going to do what she's going to do. Yeah.
Fucking owned. Can't believe it. Okay.
Awesome.
That's super sick. This is going to be... This should give 3 memory. Let's make it absolutely fucking nuts. This is going to be
pretty standard stuff there.
Stuff there. It's going to give you plus 3 memory.
Is there a program type that we could give additional memory to? Like, you know how there's cards that give viruses additional memory? Is there any other program like that we could just arbitrarily give more memory to?
What do you mean? Oh, like a card type. Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know how there's I forget which one it is, but there's a couple things that give you memory for viruses.
Oh, right, exactly, like chicken strips. Yeah, mem strips type of thing.
Right. Mm-hmm. So I'm curious if there's any other programs that have that shared subtype. Like, you could do something like what Anarch's good at code gates, right?
Plus 3 MU for non-icebreaker card. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could do something like that, or you could give them MU for like code gate breakers or something.
Oh, just decoders or something like that. Yeah, that would be.
That's not that exciting.
Yeah, I think the non-icebreaker condition could be okay. So we want this to be about tricks, and it should be like in response to stuff. I'm thinking, which should be. It's probably something like after. It should be. Oh, do you want it? Okay, how nuts do you want it to be?
Oh.
Do you want it to be after a successful run period, or do you want it to be once per turn?
I'm thinking. Here's like the basic structure. What I have in mind.
Yeah, hit me.
Something that like lets you do blind peddlers very often. So blind peddler off the top of your deck.
Okay. Let's see what Crank, our unofficial associate designer, comes in. Here's an idea, not necessary for this card. Plus XMU, X recurring credits, X is the number of brain damage you have. Oh, okay. Have it whenever you pass an ice where you didn't break all the subs. Ooh. Now, the only thing about that, that could be cool. Now, the only thing about that is frequency. I mean, obviously, you are deciding that type of deal. But...
Yeah. No, there's some ice. Well, like, I think there's a lot of ice in the game where you could let a subroutine fight, right? Like border control, you can let them have the money.
Yeah.
Mouseless has like a
slot machine. I think honestly, a lot of the code gates and a decent amount of probably barriers that are multi-sub is more or less the idea. Sentry, probably not.
It's an interesting condition because you do have control of it. It has isn't there like Persephone is kind of like this, and that's a tough card to make work. But that's if you. I think that's like if all the subroutines aren't broken.
Trash 2 cards from the top of your. Trash 2 cards from your grip at random. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Install one.
Bizarre. This is like a deep mine something or other, right?
Oh, let me get it. Let me get it up.
Did you send that to Isaac?
Oh yes, that's very good. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, this is a total pot smoker. Perfection. Very good. Thank you, Linty Lohan.
I'm hoping that you sent that to Isaac, just because.
Well, I have it open on the tab. Worst case, I know what's going on. And I'll just do...
we got 4 minutes to go here.
Okay. I kind of want... Oh, damn, Street Peddler mid-run or something like this?
I think it's maybe not even that.
Okay.
I think it's whatever the trigger condition is. Thank you, Linty. Whatever the trigger condition is, it could be what John suggested elsewise. But then it triggers a Street Peddler whereby, like, maybe there's even a discount of a credit or two, but like you get to install or maybe even play an event.
Here's this. Okay, I want it because the thing is I want to just boost the frequency up a little bit. So why don't we do this? So let's take half of what John said and do whenever you should this say pass an ice without what was it? Okay, yeah. Exactly. All right. Whenever you pass an ice without breaking all subroutines, or what's it with the equivalent? Because there's some cards where it's like where you access something and don't trash it.
Access something and don't trash it.
Oh, maybe that's not really like. Maybe that's a little bit too much.
I think it's a 6-cost console. I think it could just be like whenever you pass a piece of ice, this triggers.
Yeah.
And then what it says is you may reveal the top card of your stack and install it, reducing its cost by install or play it, reducing its cost by 2. If you do not, trash that card.
Okay, not trash the cards. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so whenever you pass an ice, what say that one more time?
Whenever you pass a piece of ice, you may reveal the top card of your stack and install it, reducing its cost by 2.
And install
or play it, reducing its cost.
Or play reducing its cost by 2.
If you choose not to install or play that card, trash it.
Otherwise, trash.
Yeah, sure.
Isn't that just better queue loop?
What's
yeah, significantly. That's a new Nisa card. So if you reveal a run event off the top of your stack, you make a run event while making a run? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Without question.
I think the first run just fizzles.
No. Fully resolve the second one and continue the run. No. Absolutely that stays continuity.
Then it's runception.
Yeah, sure. What the fuck are you talking about? Absolutely. That is the dumb... Oh, thank God that was not stapled to the record. We already have a couple of cards now because of this cycle that allow you to do a run during a run or a run during the corpse turn. I think we have 3 now.
Yeah.
That card. Okay. Tight.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of skateboard tricks, you're going to get some here. And we're ahead of schedule, so let's move on to the next one.
Yeah, let's go on to the next one.
We're a minute 30 ahead.
Cool. All right, so now I feel like we're going to add Subtype Bomb just because I think it's hilarious. Oh, what if we do this? Just as an alternate final card. Or paid cost. Trash this card, paid ability. What do you want it to do? Anything. Dealer's choice. I got it.
Well,
play. Okay. Install or res a card from the grip, or sorry, from the heap. Simple, right? Because then what you could do is like if you pass on one of the cards, you could just get rid of the console to play it.
Install and like ignoring all costs, I think would even be reasonable here.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Ignoring all costs. Good. And that accounts for successful run stuff too. Yeah.
Give them a +1 MU from this thing.
Just for giggles.
It's a console, so like
yeah, it should have one.
You get +1 MU.
Actually, should we subtract memory? Holy shit! Let's iterate. -1 memory.
I think it should be, instead of trash this card, it should be remove this card from the game.
Oh sure. I'll give it to you. Okay. RFG.
Well, other ways, I think there's some combo you could just.
Of course there is, but it's 6. It's 6 every time you install it. So I mean, that's high.
No, but like that's that you have one in the bin, and you trash this card to remove the second to install the second copy for free.
Yeah.
And you put a token on Tech Trader. You can get infinite Tech Trader money.
That's sick. All right. We'll remove it. We'll remove it right now. I'll remove the remove later before it goes post production. Okay. Criminal. Let's make this. I kind of want to make this also a hardware. We don't have enough hardware in this game.
Sure. I think we make a lot of hardware, but sure. Do
you want to do a resource instead? Let's do a resource. We actually we avoided, I think, resources last turn. So let's call
this is like a pot dealer.
You want to make this a pot dealer?
Like a connection, a pot dealer connection.
Skate park? We'll do that as the core. Ooh, we'll do that as the runner location, John. Very good.
The neutral?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'll fill that in right here. Okay, skate park. Okay, we'll figure out the lore on that later.
Put location there too, so we remember.
Oh yeah, very good. Okay, good. Wow, we're already saving time on the next card. Damn, we're fucking multitasking. Okay, runner, criminal, resource. I kind of want this to be like, kind of like a skate park judge, like a vert judge or something like that. You know what I mean? For like tricks. So this will be, and obviously it'll be a judge for the self-damage skateboard sport that Little Busto offers betting on and things of this sort. So this will be,
you gotta tell Michael that he needs to write a bunch of skateboarding lore for the next insert.
Rigged skateboard. I want to do a rigged election joke. So
if it's a resource, it has to be the judge, like a
right. Yeah.
A crooked skateboarding judge or something like that. Corrupt.
There you go. Corrupt. Trick judge. Something like this. We can figure out that.
Corrupt.
Yeah.
Trick.
What does Valerie do again? Valerie is avoiding damage and tags during a run.
And can you give her a little speech bubble that just says "What up"?
Yeah, and it should be spelled like this. Unique resource, Antonio Hawkinson. Oh, that's right. Wait, didn't I? Oh, wait, no, sorry. That was I wrote that. Or wait, what did I? Oh, I think Cranked must have seen it. Oh yeah, I did. That was a joke that I made earlier today. Talking about Tony Hawk. I think I said Tony. I think I named the character. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Make this a connection, unique, Antonio Hawkinson.
Yes. Okay. And then it's Control-Shift-V. I gotta do. Okay. Connection. What was the last one? Unique is yes, but you had said. Oh, you just said unique connection. Blah blah blah. Okay. Got
unique connection, Antonio Hawkinson.
Okay.
Cost like probably $2 to install.
Okay, I like that. Cost $2 to install. Ooh, I wonder if it's something.
Oh, do you want me to add a corrupt subtype so you can make him corrupt?
Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, absolutely.
Then we have to figure out what corrupt.
Yeah, and then I'll add CD just because that also feeds into other cards. Yeah.
Just make sure we don't already have corrupt.
I'd assume not, but that's fucking sick if so.
I would not assume that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ew.
Okay, there's corrupt now.
Okay, cool. All right, so this should start to play off of the sloppy the sloppy runs, i.e., suffering damage or taking a tag during a run. What if this? Okay, so what if this is kind of like, what if this is kind of like a even more busted version of what was that asshole connection that like you would just siphon and undo the siphon penalty? Aaron Macaroni, that guy. Not John Macaroni, but Aaron Marone.
Remove 2 tags and draw 2 cards.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Let's do, so yeah.
The corrupt mechanic is very cool to me, and I think that should represent, like, there's a cost to trigger this ability, which is placing one of your credits onto the card.
Yeah, okay.
And then, if the card's ever trashed, you get to take all of his money and move it back into your pool. So you can get revenge on the corrupt guy.
Jesus Christ. Okay, so this is going to be something like, when suffering damage or taking a tag, move a credit to Antonio Hawkinson?
And,
no.
Well, we could do something like that, where, like, he pays to take damage for you or something.
Kind of. Yeah. Like, because we want to get to the point of, like, benefiting from... Oh, here's the thing, because there's injured sports betting. So this, Antonio Hawkinson is like feeding you money for suffering damage somehow. You know what I mean?
Okay, so how about something like, it feels like a self-damage thing, but something about like, whenever you take damage, place 1 credit from the bank, from the credit pool.
Yeah, whenever you suffer damage or get tagged,
Gain a tag.
Or gain at least one tag. Or I should say gain tags, because I think that this. Whenever you make an unsuccessful run or take damage, you may pay 1 if you do draw a card. I don't think that's good enough. I like the spirit of it, but I don't think that the numbers are right. Let's do okay. Whatever you, also whenever, remember, whenever, and or not, forgetting to say not AI, the 2 biggest mistakes of Netrunner. Let's inject both of those into this, right?
Wait, this is totally outside of what we're doing right now, but
yeah,
I think we move our cameras to the center, top, and bottom of the
screen.
Oh
God, that's a oh my God, that's a huge point. Yep.
Let's put me on the bottom, you on the top, in the very middle, and that's gonna be perfect.
Yeah. We'll do it here and here. Okay, good call. Okay. Oh my God, excellent call. All right. Whenever you suffer damage or gain tags, this should say like place 2. Oh, we'll make this bullets or something maybe, because criminal has the guns for sure.
Oh.
Place 2 bullet counters. Oh, why don't we do, well, whenever you suffer damage or gain 2, place 2 bullet counters on this card or whatever. And then let's have it another paid ability of remove bullet counter. What do we want to do? We're rerouting the damage. Somehow. Rerouting the damage, like that's the skateboard trick. It's like doing the Wanted movie, but like fucking spinning the bullet while mid-trick.
We have got to finish this card. How about this? Access 1 additional card from HQ when accessing cards from HQ.
Perfect. Access 1 additional card from HQ
while accessing cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, our intent makes sense. I don't know if the wording's perfect.
Yeah. Okay. I think that gets the point across.
All right. Next one. 9 minutes.
Okay. We have a runner neutral. What's something that we have not made?
Okay. This is not the location. It's not the skate park. Let's do a neutral.
You want to do a program?
Yeah. Let's do a program.
Okay. Neutral program. This should be like training ramp or something like that.
Neutral programs are like tough to figure out.
Okay, so what if we want this to? So if we want it to be injury and or skateboarding and or pot related, what is going to be the?
What if like thematically it's training wheels?
Yeah. Okay, I like this. Because that could also go on some existing cards, like the blades, as an example.
Oh yeah, what if it's a program that attaches itself to something
Yes,
else?
Yeah, exactly. To hardware program. Okay, yeah. So this should be like, okay, it should be training wheels or something. Okay, so we'll do training wheels. This has to also cost 2 because you have 2 training wheels. That's just kind of a thing.
Yeah, thematically that's correct.
Yeah. And this should cost 0 memory because we'll do this as like a daemon or maybe 1. At most. Oh, 1, because it's 1 axle and 2 wheels for a skateboard. Okay, there you go. Okay, easy. Training wheels. I think it should just be dead fucking simple. Install on a program or hardware.
Well, to make it simple, we could just make it so, like, host this on an icebreaker, and then it's really simple, whatever it's going to do.
No, I think what we should do is this. So install on a program or hardware. Now we've also done this a couple of different ways. You may increase or decrease any number on the hosted card by 2.
Hey Isaac, you should have an email to that Roseville account.
We just got an early art, and we're supposed to get another one very soon.
Anybody else want to do artwork tonight for these cards we're doing? We need. Can someone volunteer and say in the chat here if you're going to do it, so we don't dupe up? But we need Call in the Smoke, Circuit Board, Antonio, Train Wheels, and Skate Park. We need people to volunteer to do these.
It could be dead fucking simple. Super easy peasy, lemon squeezy, you know what I mean? Got to be something really that makes the game easier.
Yeah, especially now that Isaac's here and can help manage it, that would be appreciated. So what were you saying with this one? Install a program or piece of hardware.
Yeah, and then it just is something like you may increase or decrease any numbers on this card by up to 2.
Oh my god. So choose a number on this card. And consider that number to be increased or decreased by 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it. I don't know. I don't think it. What it should. I don't know if that's going to be good enough or not. But I think that could be busted.
It's weird. Yeah, I think it's gonna. There's some combo where that's gonna be busted for sure.
Yeah. Install a program or hardware. Increase or decrease a single printed number. On the hosted card. That's it. Literally it. Stargate, great. Fucking.
So just by 1.
Oh, wait. By 1? Oh, no, it should be by 2, right?
Oh, okay. Make it 2.
Yeah. It's 2 training wheels.
Yeah, Isaac's saying that is so busted.
Yeah, I know, but we're going for speed now, which means that these like cards are all going to be so limited, extremely busted.
We're doing good. We're ahead of schedule.
Yeah,
so
good.
Skate park.
Good. Skate park. Easy. Okay. So this should be program. This needs to be this should just say like
that Train Wheels does take an MU, which is like that's still significant.
We'll
so
do
like,
yeah.
You're
we'll
exchanging a 2 cost and no, I'm saying keep it as 1 MU.
Yep.
I mean, that's fine.
I was gonna say bumping it up to 2, but yeah.
The Stargate example, Stargate's 2 MU, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now Stargate would essentially be 3 MU, and you would look at 5 cards and trash 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't feel that busted to me. That seems like an upgrade to Stargate.
So if you decrease an icebreaker cost to -1, do you get infinite money or trash all 3? Yeah. Who knows?
That's true, John, but that would have to be on install, but the icebreaker's already installed, so you only pay the cost when you install it.
Yeah, so you could decrease the install cost number, but it's irrelevant at that point. Yeah. Okay, I think that this works, and whoever gets that, they're gonna have 5 minutes to fucking make a deck and break it. So that's the problem.
Yeah. I guess Kat does point out that Stargate could be to trash all 3 instead of just 1, which is really good.
Weird. I mean, then
if we wanted to rein that card in, I think just making the number increase or decrease by 1 would be a reasonable way to do it.
Yeah, and even if it is breaking an ice for -1 credit, deal. Great, fine. Let it rip, and then you just spam infinitely. You better install it on a good breaker.
I think the rules for -1 is gonna be no, you can't get infinite money off of that.
Yeah. We can.
Yeah, you can't have negative values in the main rules. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
But it would let you break all subroutines for 0 credits on an icebreaker.
Seems good. Seems like Yogg is back. You can make anything Yogg. That's super good. Go read the Bible about it. You just get whatever Yogg. Yeah, whatever. Fine. It's fine. It's a 1 Yogg. It's 1 player. It's 1 Yogg. We just have to make all the cards very powerful. Okay. Skate park location.
I've just been wanting to make that card for so long.
Oh God, yeah. I guess. This law, that's super funny. We'll call this should be a runner region. Okay, perfect.
Make it New York. I think we have New York subtype.
Oh yeah, New York skate park. And oh yeah. Oh wow, I totally forgot. Okay, this should be the I Love NY. This is the I Love NY sign is a big skater idol in New York. So, okay, we'll do the I Love NY sign. And then this should cost... This is definitely going to cost X. And it's going to be... we should make this connection-based because we want this to get better as more and more connections are there. Because, like, the skate park with 1 person fucking sucks. But if you have more and more and more and more and more... But let's make it obscene. Like, because the connection benefit cards are, like, not necessarily very good. So let's make it really strong.
Okay.
Oh, what if it's actually something... What if it's this? Let's do... we'll do 3. What if it's...
Wait, I'm sorry. So you want to have it be connection?
I want this to be connection oriented in some way.
We don't have that many connections in our set though, and there's a lot in normal Netrunner, but we don't have a lot in our set.
Yeah. I get. Damn. It's a region whenever you. Oh, I do want it to. Yeah, it is a region. Okay, Ranji's got it. It's a region whenever you make a successful run on a server with a region in it. Trash that region. Only 1 original allowed per server.
Do you know what would be cool thematically? What if when it's something, I don't know what the trigger is, but yeah, make a stick
Yeah.
with a region on it. It's like, or whenever you encounter a region or something.
Whenever you access a region.
Yeah, an installed region. You host this card on it, and then the card text is blank. The region just turns into a sick skate park and doesn't do anything else. So you blank their regions.
Ooh, what if it's this as well? So what if this is maybe it's a 1 cost card and it's a region, and it says reduce the trash cost of regions by 2 plus how many ever connections you have installed. It's an anti-region card.
It is,
and like regions lose value as more and more skaters go on it and fuck up the environment and all that kind of stuff.
If you have this installed in 1 connection, you reduce the trash cost by 3 for region.
Yeah, it's like
I mean, you have to lower like it has to be free to play.
I have it as 1.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it seems like so at best you're gonna trash like 2, maybe 3 regions a game.
Well, okay, why don't we do that? Okay, we'll make this a 0.
You could give it an additional thing. You could be like, you could have that condition, just reduce the trash cost of regions. And then you could also have a trigger when a region is trashed, do something.
Okay, I got it. Okay, here we go. Reduce the trash cost. Yeah, okay, yeah, Crank, you're getting there. Okay, yeah. So reduce the trash cost of regions by 3 plus the, plus like X connections or something.
Plus 1 for each connection installed.
Yeah, X installed connections. Okay, there you go. Easy. And then the second one should be something like it should affect assets some way.
No, let's stick with upgrades. I like the idea of
or just upgrades.
When an upgrade is trashed, I mean the simple thing is like draw a card or something, but that way it's like there's a lot of actually whenever an asset
is trashed.
No, make it an upgrade.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just making it upgrade hate. This card is upgrade.
Gotcha.
Hate.
Okay, whenever an upgrade is trashed, because it doesn't matter for any reason, draw one. You may draw 1 card.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. This way, it's like there's a few of these cards in the game that, like neutral cards that kind of have some light hate in them. So this is upgrade hate, and this is severe region hate, and then also it's upgrade hate.
Fuck Portland. Exactly. Okay. Cool. All right, that makes sense. All right.
Oh, we have Valerie in, I think.
Oh, what do we got?
This is amazing.
Yeah. What up? Damn, this is perfect. This is the kind of shit we're looking for. Exactly. Perfect. What up? Okay.
Lindsay, if you want to do another one, I mean, you could choose any of them, but I think with your artwork, you know, how it's going, I'd like to see Antonio next.
Yeah, you have the people on lock. You are the
character artist.
Yeah, character artist. Okay. All right, so Corp HB. I want this to be called Haterade.
New 9-minute. We're doing good on the schedule.
Yeah, we're good. So I want this to be Haterade. Okay, so because I'm thinking of the ice cream, and this is an ice cream alternate offering to the skateboard population. You know what I mean? Because these skateboarders need to have some fucking stemmed up Gatorade. We're gonna call it Haterade though. So I think that this should be an asset. I think that this needs to be. I wonder if there are good subtypes that do anything here. I don't.
There's like how about do we have a subtype called product? This is a product.
We do not have one called product.
Do you want product?
Yeah, go ahead and add products because I can go ahead and add back some. What's Antonio do again? Oh, Antonio does. Antonio redirects damage into accessing more cards. I think Haterade is something that lets the runner benefit in exchange for the corp benefiting more. Okay, so kind of like a mental health clinic-ish or like a...
I added
something.
Product.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, so we want product. Should this be a melt card? I know we do have HB stuff. I don't know if it needs to be, but drinks. I don't know why drinks is one, but that's definitely going in there. Honestly, I don't think we.
I'm glad you noticed that.
Yeah, I don't think we need this in anything else. Okay, so we want a haterade, something that gives a benefit to the runner, but also gives a bigger benefit to the corp.
Okay.
And we want it to be restorative. Needs subtype delicious. Ooh, very good. That'll be the last one. Perfect. I forgot we did that. Yes. This should be... This should not be unique.
Good call.
And then...
So is it some kind of passive benefit, or is it a triggered benefit?
I feel like this should be a triggered benefit. Of like, whenever the runner makes a successful run... Oh, what if we do somehow like negative, like dangerous desperado? I'm trying to think of how, like, it's got to be really good for the corp. But it's got to be something like, when the runner makes a successful run, the runner gains 1 credit. What is going to be so irresponsible?
Yeah.
For the corp.
And I think it shouldn't be as obvious as like the corp gains 2 credits.
No. Yeah.
I'm thinking HB. I'm trying to think of other HB themes we have.
What if it's something like, whenever the runner makes a successful run, the runner gains 1 credit. Put a power counter on this card. When this card has 2 power counters, remove them and do 1 brain damage.
Oh god.
That is strong. At the start of the corp's next turn, they gain clicks.
Ugh.
Okay.
So like this is turning out to be like a must-trash resource.
Yeah. It should be on the level of like Commercial Bankers, Sensi, that type of deal.
Yeah, you want it to be like a must-trash thing.
Yeah. Corp can res or unres cards.
I mean, the difference is like this asset is basically going to go into the scoring remote.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. At the end of the turn, the corp gains advancement counters. Needs to be a location so we can skate park it. Oh. No, this is a product offering. It's an
asset, not an upgrade.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Skate park's only for upgrades.
We'll make a region next. We'll make a region as the next card. Place advancement counters, I think, is strong. It is pretty decent. Beep. I think it should be click-based in terms of either literal clicks or being able to do stuff for free.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think someone just mentioned it, right? But gain 1 credit, and then at the start of the corporation's turn, gain 1 click for every time this... I don't know how to word it, but...
Oh, yeah. Okay. It should be...
or it could just be something like... and it gains 1 credit and place 1 power counter on this asset. Okay. And then at the start of the corp's turn, remove all power counters and gain clicks for each removed power counter.
See on this card, and then say that last part again, just as a template.
And then at the start of the corporation's turn, remove all power counters from this card and gain 1 click per power counter.
Oh, nice. At the start of the corp's turn, remove all PC and gain clicks equal and gain that many clicks. Okay.
Yeah. So this is like somewhat similar to is it what, austerity MC what's M austerity austerity the policy. It's the click it, you lose a click MCA,
click,
right? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
So it's somewhat similar to that, but there's not, like, both players benefit rather than the corporation just taking time away from the runner.
And I think just gaining that many clicks at the start is like pretty fucking ridiculous, right?
It's really good.
We do need to give it a trash cost. So now most of the must trash cards are 2.
Yeah, I mean it should be like 1 and then maybe 3 to res or something. It should be pretty good, I think.
Maybe 2 to res, 1 to trash.
I think sure.
Yeah, probably 3 res, 3 trash.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like a must. trash card, so the idea is you have to defend it with ice, so the trash cost doesn't need to be that high.
Yeah, I think two to res, 1 to trash.
Oh yeah, okay, that's a good point. So like it's essentially 3 to trash, but that's fine.
Okay, so you want 3/3?
No, I think like 3 to res is reasonable, and say 2 to trash.
Oh, 2 because you get the $1. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. All right, 3/2. That makes sense.
Sure. All
right.
We're 2 minutes ahead of schedule.
Feels pretty good. All right, Corp NBN
right?
upgrade region.
Okay.
Upgrade. Oh, and this will be perfect because this will be like the rigged skate park. Okay, easy. Okay. Rigged skate park. Because it's little bustos. Oh, okay, so Westwood I think is the typical skate park. Let me just...
What's also cool about that card we just did is you can wait to res it right before they make a successful
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If they didn't check that thing out, then they're getting fucking punished. Yeah, that's super good. Okay.
They're going to get a free credit out of it, but then you're going to get like a fast advance next turn.
Yeah. So, okay. Westwood is the actual wood company for skate park. So this should be Worstwood. Oops. Or Worstweed. Okay. Worstwood. We want this to be high, so let's make it like a Lil Busto Skaterama. We could, we could add Lil Busto into this. This should be trash cost 5 to res. I want this to be fucking good. And I'm wondering, is that too much to res? Well, I mean, we haven't talked about what the card does.
Let's figure out what it does.
Okay. This should also be ritzy. Worstwood. And then, do we want this to be an ambush? Like, just a fucking expensive ambush.
Something that has to be res. Ambushes usually you don't res, right?
Right. Oh, yeah, this is a region. Okay, so we already have the region text. We already know what this is. We'll call this a Lil Busted's Crooked Rail. Okay, there we go. Lil Busto's Crooked Rail. Okay. This should be something like we want to have this at the end of like we should do again in true Shape or Hate. This should really punish any tricks that try to happen during a run on this server. And the idea also...
go ahead. One simple way to do that, I feel like there's cards already like this, but is like the runner may only use paid abilities on icebreakers during this run.
What if this is actually just like a super... Okay, think of how many useless fucking upgrade / region cards there are, which is like... Well, right. So think about that. So there's like Navi Mumbad that says no icebreaker abilities. And then there's like another grid that's like cards can't be bypassed. There's another region that's like the res cost of cards is reduced by 2 in this server. What if it's just like all of them?
Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if we could figure out an elegant way to like distill it all down to one thing. Well, Navi Mumbai, doesn't that just say like on programs or something?
Well, it says non-icebreaker is the elegant way to do this. Oh, what if this is actually... Because this is NBN. So why don't we actually do this? Let's make it a 3/5. And it says, when an agenda is scored or stolen from this server, deal damage equal to the agenda point value.
I like the concept. It feels like it should be tags, though.
Okay. I'm down with that. Give the runner... Okay, tags... Okay.
I think what you said is perfect, but just switch to extra tags.
When an agenda is scored or stolen from this server, give the runner tags equal to the agenda points stolen... equal to the agenda points, I guess, right?
Yeah.
I think that's the like neutral language.
Right.
When an agenda is scored or stolen from this server, give the runner tags equal to the agenda points scored or stolen. Okay.
Yeah, then I mean, the skateboard trick there is to like let them steal something and then exchange it right back from them next turn.
And then there's that classic text, which is like this happens on the run.
Oh, where this?
This.
I know what you mean.
Also, happens on the run when this card is trashed. Okay, something like whatever. I'll copy whatever that is. I'll see this and know what it is. Do we think we need to change anything, or does this seem pretty okay?
Yeah, it seems good.
Should we make this slightly higher to res? That's the only, I think, consideration, is maybe making it 4. I don't know if I want it to make it equal. I think equal is probably not good.
Well, let's just think about it, because let's say you just have a 2-pointer in the server on average.
Yeah.
So the runner goes in, spends so much money, get through ice, whatnot, and then encounters this and takes 2 tags from stealing the agenda. Mm-hmm. Maybe can't even afford to trash this because it's so expensive.
Yeah.
So now they have to spend another 2 clicks and 4 credits to clear the tags, at which point you just hard hitting the shit out of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm thinking 3 might be totally fine.
Okay. Otherwise, I would bump it up to 4, but I don't think I would go past it.
Yeah, it might be fine.
Okay, all right. I think it's Roseville fine, which is fine enough for me.
Yeah.
Okay, Jinteki. This should be... I kind of want to make this an upgrade, but also like a punishment caprice. So...
Okay. I mean, I feel like we need some ice at some point. I don't know if that's...
Oh, okay. All right, well, why don't... Okay, well, no, okay. Then let's sandwich the ideas. So it'll be ice.
And we probably need to do... we probably need ice and agendas at this point. We might even want to do a neutral agenda.
Yeah. Oh, okay. We'll place that in. Jinteki Ice. This should...
The fact that it's when the agenda is scored, too, makes that card really good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fly in the wall boom is really
Well, I mean, but that's the thing, though, right? Is it forces you to stew. It encourages stewing always. Because if you stew, you can either do the aggressive thing that you decide, or if the runner went and stole it, you could do the reactive
move. You install double advance, fly in the wall, then wait a turn. The next turn, advance once, 2 tags, boom.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, sick. The runner didn't go. Get fucking owned, nerd. All right, good. Okay. Ice AP Psi.
Okay. Oh, Psi is like you do go up to 3 instead of 2.
Yeah. Psi. You and the runner secretly spend 0, 1, 2, or 3 reveal. All right, so I'll go ahead and just copy this. Okay.
Yeah, smart.
Yeah. Deal. All right, so beep. So we want this to be... Oh, and obviously, we've done it too much, but we will continue... Oh, wait. Not there. Sorry. Wrong row. There we go. Unorthodox. Okay. What if this is like... Okay. We're going to call this... Oh, I know what to call it. This is going to be called... What's that? What is Nisei called? Or what is Caprice Nisei? Right? Is that the full card text, normally the upgrade?
Yeah, I think it's just Caprice Nisei.
Okay, we're going to do Caprice Nisei, which is going to be a rip on Canadia, which is going to be a rip on White Blade, obviously. So it'll be Caprice Nisei. It's not going to have any subs. It's just going to be on encounter.
Oh.
On encounter. Or we could do on encounter, or we could say just like this. Oh, yeah, we'll do on encounter. That's, I think. You and the runner secretly... Jesus Christ. Okay. If you and the runner spend a different amount of credits, what happens?
Well, it's AP, so it needs to do damage in some way, right?
Mm-hmm. Or we could change AP, and I was going to say, just go to the outside of the server. Because,
There's gotta be a subtype for this. Well, look at subtypes. This feels thematic.
Yeah, AP is wrong.
Okay. Just go to the top of the server.
Just go to the top.
That's so good. It basically is Caprice too, right? Like going
Yeah.
back to the top of the server
Uh-huh.
is so demotivating. So fucked up.
Oh, and we'll add. Okay, well, I know what to do to actually fix this as well, or to help fix this.
Deflector. I think it's a deflector.
Oh yeah, that sounds sick. Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do deflector. Okay, well, it'll say this: if you and the runner spend a different amount of credits, choose. Clone. We already have 4. Oh, I guess we could do. We'll use clone instead of unorthodox.
It should de-res itself.
Yeah. Or, well, I was going to say this. We'll offer 2 things. Okay, so, hold on. If you and the runner choose any server. The runner is now running the outside most ice of that server. Okay. So there's 2 ways to do it. This does a self-derez, or we have one subroutine. This is mythic. It has strength 10, and the subroutine that says like gain 1. The corp gains 1 credit, and then there's just text on the ice that says if the subroutine is broken, trash this ice, or add this ice as an agenda worth 1 agenda point to the runner's score area.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
I know it's a lot.
It's still the sci game, right?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like.
Or do you want to just keep it on encounter and say D-res and have it only cost like 1 to res or like 2 to res or something like that?
Make it 2 to res, because I think.
Okay.
Oh, was Caprice 1 or 2 to res? She might have only been 1.
It was 1 to res. Yeah.
All right, this should probably be 1 to res then.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
I think this should de-res itself.
Okay. We'll make
that's an extreme cost, but
it's gonna have 200 strength because it won't have any subroutines. I just want to see an ice printed with 200 strength. And then choose any server. The runner's now running the outside of the server and
did you really make it 200 strength?
Yeah, but there's no subroutine.
Yeah, but you could add subroutines to cards.
All right, I'll make it. I'll make it 10 strength. I'll make it 10 strength because if you are able to add a subroutine to this, good.
Well, also, I think you'd have to blank that because on encounter, this thing is gonna de-res itself no matter what. So.
Well, no. Okay, no. So I'm adding the de-res if the effect fires. If you win the sci game, it remains.
Okay. All right. That seems fine.
Okay.
All right. I think that one's good.
Well, that seems fair. All right.
This is definitely like the Canadian version of Caprice Nice, though.
Yeah. Surely no one plays that with Boomerang. It's just a subroutine break.
I'm talking about what you were suggesting.
Oh, yeah, no, totally. Yeah. Okay. All right, we're good. Caprice Nice 8. I think that's it, right?
All right.
Okay.
All right, we're rolling right ahead. We're doing good on schedule.
Yeah, we might even be able to do 1 bonus card. Because right now, if we stopped dead on time, that's 10 minutes a card. For 3 cards, and we only have 2 left. So we'll see. Yeah. We'll see. All right, cool. Wayland, I feel like this should be an operation.
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
I want to do at least 1 agenda, which we'll do for the neutral.
Yeah, neutral. Or actually, no. Let's just do 2. Let's just do 2. Okay. Let's do 2.
I think we should. I think we should. I'm just thinking of in terms of the draft. We need a lot of agendas.
Yeah, and we need good agendas too, which I think. Okay, that's fine. And we'll add we'll see if we add this. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, let's make a worthwhile 6-2. Okay, here's how we'll make a 6-2. Thank you. All right, here's what we're gonna do. So this is agenda a type technically? No. Right? Okay.
No.
All right. So this is gonna be agenda. Advancements 6. Agenda points 2. Now let's say this.
We have a new card art. Oh, that's a 404. Something's wrong with that one.
What did I do?
No, the card art came in, but something's jacked up with it. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, 404. Okay, I got you.
Antonio's ready to go.
Damn! Antonio fucking giving the pizza to the meme lords. Okay, very hot and ready zone. Damn, we can reference the hot and ready zone on some flavor text for that one. Hot and ready. What a deal. Something like that. Excellent. Perfect.
Isaac, so Linty has done 3 cards so far tonight.
God, we just huge art. Okay. So this is going to be a 6-2, and here's the other thing, is this will actually have ambush as well. 6-2s are so rarely played, obviously, because it's hard to fucking score them.
Yeah.
So let's...
They're cool.
Yeah, so let's... Before we get to the on-score or stolen part, let's say on access, it should have some ambush text.
Oh, shoot.
Now, the thing...
This is Wayland?
Yeah. So if it's on, like, if it's on, this is intentionally to give some credibility of it is installed and advanced, effectively. That's more or less. We'll fix that in the rest of the sentence. It'll be something like, for each advancement counter, something. I mean, obviously, there's the common themes of, like, oh, should we make this, like, turbo NGO?
Oh, maybe it's, you know what could be cool is on access or scored, it gives you money, like, double the amount of advancement tokens on it or something.
Oh, okay. So we could say on access or steal, I guess. Yeah. On access or steal, I should say, the corp gains credits equal to the amount...
3 times the number of advancement tokens on it.
3 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Gains credits equal to 3x ADV counters on it. And then...
on access or scored, it should be.
Oh, sorry. And then I want to add a steal effect, though, too. On steal...
Well, that's basically the same thing we're doing here. Right?
Oh, shit, you're right. Ah, fuck. The thing was I was trying to have some little gotcha if it had no advancement count. Oh, okay, we'll do... Okay. If there are no 80... Because I want it... Even if it just gets... I want a little penalty if it just gets accessed in hand or HQ or something.
If accessed from a central server... something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just a little nip, beep, 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 beep. On access or score, the corp gains equal to 3 advance.
Also, I think the way to balance that is just change it to be 4x advancement counters. Like, just make it good enough where, like, what you want is you want the corp to...
You want to install slam it.
Yeah, install double advance in a server with nothing else in there. You know, like,
okay.
It's so good for you that, like, you'll just risk it. You know, you'll give the...
And it gives credence to the play of, like, I install double advance something. Right? That's the normal. And then usually you either score it or it remains.
Right.
This now creates space for the I single advance it one more time.
Honestly, as I think about it more, I think 5x might be more the number. So, like, if you install double advance, you've spent 3 clicks and 2 credits. It's like 5 credits of effort. And that would net you 10 credits if the runner took it right then and there. So you'd profit 5 credits. So, like, bare minimum, that's, like, barely worth it.
Barely a sure gamble, which is fine for Wayland. We want it to be a little bit beefier. Okay.
And if you end up scoring it, it's 30 credits you get out of it.
That's so tight.
Which seems, like, really good, right?
And also, if you're, like, letting it stew at 4 or something, that's good for punitive, that's good for mid-seasons, that's good for other, presumably, tracing per run card things.
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, what do the people in the chat... I like the idea of keeping it simple like this, though. Like,
yeah, I think that is very good.
Where should this number be whereby this is worthwhile?
I don't know. I think 5 is pretty... Well, while we're discussing the 5 number, what should this be referencing? Because this is a Wayland ambush. Oh, we'll probably call this, like, this has got to be... We have to reference the Butcher at least a couple of times. We'll call this Butcher's payload. The only thing...
Isn't it Dub Butcher?
Oh, well, I mean, yeah. You are technically lore correct, but, okay. And then, I guess that's really it. Just make it fucking obscene. Honestly, I think that's pretty good. I think it should just be obscene.
If anything, maybe it needs to be 6x or 7x. I don't know.
I don't know. I think 5 sounds like a good start. All right, we'll leave it at 5, and if people start to have problems at this point, we'll come back to it.
Bump up to 7 then if people have a problem with it.
Yeah, exactly.
You get $30 if you score it. That seems pretty good. You have to invest a lot into it.
No, like 5 people on planet Earth have, and one of them is not me, have scored Juman. So like, fucking let's let someone score Juman.
I've scored mandatory upgrades a lot. I had one game where I scored 2 mandatory upgrades.
That seems illegal, but I'll allow it. All right, done. All right, so we have a corp neutral agenda to go through, which I think that this should more or less be having 5 clicks and 0 hand size is great. Yeah. So this, I kind of want this to be like the poser police. I like skateboarders hate fucking posers. So I want this to be corporation poser police or something like that.
Oh.
Or like embedded. Oh, easy. I know what to do. All right, this will be posing poser. Okay, posing poser. This should be a 2-1, 2-1 neutral, which is like kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, this is risky.
It is risky, but I think that this will make this worthwhile. What if it's a 2-1 posing poser, but it's more or less kind of like MCA informant-ish, of when scored, you may install this on an installed resource or something. That resource or something is now blank and has the ability, but the runner is considered to be tagged BBBBB, something like that.
Oh my god.
So it's like you could use the 2-1 just to close the game out, or you could use it on a really important runner card, something like that. So
is it the type of thing where like it's gonna sit on the resource or something, and it's still gonna be considered part of your pool, but then as soon as the runner like elects to trash that thing, it goes into your trash or something like that?
Yeah, it's just in archives.
Yeah, so then you'll lose it at that point.
Yeah.
You know what could be? I mean, I like the idea. What it could be? It could say, when scored, host this on a installed runner card. That runner card is considered to be blank.
That card is considered to be blank, and just keep it that.
And then it could say the runner may spend whatever cost we think is appropriate to trash the hosted card, or how would you say it? The card that this is hosted on. Moving this agenda to archives.
Well, it should say this. The hosted card gains the ability click 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 trash this card.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, okay. Because that's like the MCA text is like, you may pay 2 to trash this card or something like that. The hosted card gains click. Oops. This beep 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 beep. Trash this card. Because then you're trading like a turn for a turn. It like buys you a really weird turn thing. Is that good enough?
Where there's like a little bit of confusion here is it considered to be in the corporation score pile when it's hosted on a runner card?
No.
Okay, so you score it, but you never actually gain that point. That point never goes into your score.
Correct. Yeah.
But it lets you completely blank a runner card.
Yep.
You can blank like their best icebreaker where they have to trash it, or their console, which means their MU immediately drops.
Yep, and we're gonna here's where I think this could get really problematic, but I want to do it. You may have 6 in your deck, consumer grade. So it's just like this like weird offensive card. Like it's not a scoring card ever.
It's a liability.
But it can trigger when agenda is scored or stolen stuff. It could trigger its own ID. Like it's like an agenda, but used as like a really fucking weird thing.
It's a big liability for the corporation, but the idea is like you're using it to just slow down the runner enough to whereby you can score real agendas.
Yeah, exactly. Because like the consequence is like, sure, I trashed Corroder, but like if I'm not spending my time defending centrals, then they could just run and fat access a card.
And you have these like, well, I guess this eats into your agenda points as well. So like you have
it may. That's the thing. So if you get an ID like Argus or PE, it's great. But if you draft an ID like Asa or something, like you're not probably gonna want that. But if you get an ID where you were trying to feed, you make that runner thick ass boy, like you know. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah. Posing poser. There we go. And then I don't. Well, what are we at? We're at 7:45. You want to make? Let's make one more. Let's make one more.
We're ahead of schedule.
Let's make one more corp card for sure. Just since we also had the runner ID. Oh, let's make a corp ID. We have 18 minutes to make a cool corp ID. Let's take some time. Let's think about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Who
Combo Sports Blanking Data Dealer. See? Say it's like you get. See? Now you get it. Okay. All right. So this should be a corp ID. It's interesting with something like this because effectively, like the factions are blank unless you do things like for each out of faction card or in faction card do benefit or penalty blah. What if? Okay, what would be? I'm trying to think of like what draft IDs would be. So like in draft, you're getting an assortment of cards that are from every faction, obviously. And the cool part is you're creating neural pathways that wouldn't otherwise exist. Mm-hmm. So what if we make a corp ID that benefits like two of your, like at least two of your clicks a turn? Somehow
what
you're...
do you mean by that?
So I'm trying to say like, there's a corporation ID that somehow benefits by playing different faction cards in a row or doing something like that.
Oh, okay. Make it a neutral ID. I think there's something cool to that.
Right. Well, I mean, so here's the thing, though, right? It's like the actual ID itself doesn't matter in terms of faction because it's draft. Because you get... right.
Yeah, but I think there's something thematically cool about making it a neutral.
I agree.
Where it's going to, like... so the ability is going to be something like... maybe it's something like at the end of the turn, as long as you've played... Is 2 enough? Like 2 cards from at least 2 different non-neutral factions, then something happens.
Yeah, something like that. Because I kind of want to play into like the alliance thing too. Or as like, if you spend 2 consecutive clicks playing, installing, whatever, and of course you would have to like reveal, which is kind of like maybe that's a little bit gnarly, but you know what I mean? Like I kind of want it to be like, okay, so you think about Jinja is a card. You get a benefit of revealing hidden information to the runner to save you money and clicks, which is huge. So I kind of want an ID that encapsulates a similar-ish idea but cranked way open. Of like, whenever you... Something like this. Okay. Whenever you play or install a card, you may reveal that card to the runner. So that's sentence number 1. Okay? No benefit there. If you reveal 2 cards, if you consecutively reveal 2 cards of differing factions, insert benefit. Something like that. Mm-hmm. And it should probably be something like pretty fucking good. Something like gain, like to equate a power level. For no clicks, gain 2 or 3 credits or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wonder how difficult this is gonna, like, draft makes it easier, right? And like, if you draft this ID, you're really gonna be building your whole deck around this concept. So you'll want like
you want even pie splits, right? From a construction perspective, but then also, I mean, that can manipulate how you rig turns in a row, even.
Yeah, like how difficult, like, so in normal Netrunner, this would be pretty difficult to trigger. Would it? Or would it be not that difficult to trigger? I'm just trying to figure out how often it happens. And
Well, I would say, like, okay, so, I mean, this kind of requires how many average card slots are dedicated, in slots, not influence. Card slots are dedicated to out-of-faction cards, whether that be neutral or influence imports.
Mm-hmm.
If it's clickless, you might want it to go down. You might want it to go 3 cards down, make it harder. But then it's kind of, yeah.
Isaac is saying you'd have to reveal 3 cards on a
No,
turn.
yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I don't, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a matter of, like, how often do we want it? Do we want it to trigger every other turn, or do we want it to trigger 2 times a game? That's sort of, like, the decision there.
I kind of aiming more towards maybe, like, every other turn in terms of frequency.
I think in that case, it's going to be, if you, like, build your deck pretty well around it, you should, if it's 2 cards, I think you should be able to trigger it every other turn at least.
Yeah, I agree. Like
you'll be able to.
Yeah, just about right. Yeah, like I don't know that it should be as easy or reliable as like ETF, because like ETF was evaluated at like what 14 credits was the number, more or less a game.
That it would game you, yeah.
Yeah, that was like it, but obviously that's like meta context and all that kind of shit.
Well, would it be? I mean, just to a starting point, exactly how you said, 2 cards, and then once you do that, you just gain a click.
Oh, okay. All right. So why don't we do this? Okay, so it'll be.
It doesn't really have fast advance potential too much because like you have to install and play cards to do that. So it's not like you're advancing to trigger the.
So, when you play or install a card. Oh, why don't we do this? Oh, well, it can't be. Oh, it can't be play because play obviously reveals itself.
No, but I think it's still fine because you're encapsulating the idea there. Is like, so you reveal the card.
Okay. When you play or install
a card, I think you have it right. You may reveal that card.
To okay, I understand. Okay, I got you. Yeah. You may reveal that card.
Yeah.
Okay, deal.
New line.
Yep.
If upon revealing a second card during the turn that does not match the faction of a previously revealed card.
When the corp has revealed 2 different factions.
Yes.
Yeah.
They gain 1 click.
1 click. This isn't it yet necessarily, but this is a good start.
Consider this, right?
Yeah.
So let's just like think about options. First, I'm just gonna play. I think there's a question of like neutral cards should count. I'm kind of thinking they don't. I'm thinking they have to be like non-neutral cards. Makes more
right. Well, because neutral is not a faction, so that wording already encapsulates that, right?
So let's say click 1, I just do neural EMP, right? Reveal a Genteki card. Okay, I'm halfway done. Click 2, I install
red herrings, Turing, whatever.
Yeah, red herrings. I reveal it. At that point, upon revealing it, I gain a click. So now my turn is like I've done a net damage, and I've installed a card, and I have 2 more clicks.
Yep.
So it's like an efficiency thing, and I think and you could spend one of those clicks just to draw a card to make it so you can do it again next turn.
Yeah. Because like it's facilitating fast play.
Right.
And if we're really worried about a combo, let's just say that we're really worried about a super detrimental combo.
Jeez.
Something, or just I don't know. No. I'm talking like Jackson AD, like 2 of the like big 5 combo pieces from the old days, right? AD, power shutdown, Jackson type, efficiency committee, any of that kind of shit. What if this says you may not score more than 1 agenda a turn or something like that, so that it forces you to be doing game-winning stuff that is not an agenda.
I don't think there's a combo here because it only triggers once a turn, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, because you're only gaining 1 click. Oh yeah, okay, that's actually. Oh, so it says when I should say the first time the corp has revealed 2 different factions, because then that gives you flexibility. Just also like clicks 1 and 2 versus 2 and 3 or 1 and 3 or whatever, right?
Right. Yeah, you can trigger it either on your second or third click.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Maybe that's
I
just it, right?
I think what's interesting about maybe it's not good enough or something, but I think that basically what's cool about this is it really plays into the whole drafting experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you pick this identity, which like if it pops up in your draft, you probably should, because it hopefully is fun to do.
Exactly.
Then like you're really the whole drafting and deck building thing is all centered around this card. You want to try and trigger this card every single turn.
Isn't this just install agenda, play biotic, score 4/2 out of hand?
Yeah, no. If
but if you have to draft, you drafted biotic, you drafted 4/2s.
If you draft biotic and you draft this, and you get a 4/2 that's worth doing it, then sure.
Yeah.
And they have to be. It can't be an HB agenda.
Right. You have to have a differential there, and then you're spreading that out throughout the game. Of like you have to like more than just the like draw complexities of just getting those individual cards. You now have to have both in the same turn. Shotgun this card, no blitz. I think that this is like, I think that this I should be this good, right?
It seems in line with our other cards. I'm not worried about it.
I mean, yeah, like I don't think I'm any more alert than Breadsticks. And if this is the next Breadsticks, then we just made the next Breadsticks for the cycle. And one player, and I don't think it is, but like one player got it. Then like whatever. I think that this. Okay, so actually, here's my bigger concern, if anything. Do we think that that is underpowered in any way? I don't think so. That's my bigger concern for the Roseville cycle. Is. Our card's underpowered, and I don't think so.
Perfect. I mean, it might be underpowered for all I know, but it seems fun for the draft, and I think that's what's most important. Someone's going to get a kick out of it.
That's fine. Cool. I think we're good.
Okay, so where are we on that? Like, let's do inventory. So you said
we didn't name this card. Oh God.
Wait, what?
We haven't named the card. We haven't given it a theme, technically. Actually, this should be... Well, isn't Division... Alright, Division will be the subtype. And then this should be...
Oh, it's like a shared division. Like, all the corporations use this. Maybe it's a startup. Maybe
you'll have to add that one. You'll have to add that type. What was the place from the lore? Ooh, what? Oh, actually, that's a good idea. What Escape from New York place would this be? Let's see. What was the place from the lore? Oh, you're talking about the casino. Well, the casino was 2 lores ago, but we already included that. That was the NBN ID with the placard statues and the screens around the pillars and that bit.
So we need Michael here.
Well, actually, this needs to be, to reference the third party in the Civil War, which is really a conglomerate against the one that will rule all. This should actually be Rob's sanctuary, because Rob was effectively. Oh no, it's not Rob. It's not Rob's sanctuary. It's God's sanctuary. Or no, Papa's sanctuary. Sorry. There we go. Papa's sanctuary. Because Papa is going to overtake all of the corporation side and then also all of the runner side. So you know what I mean? It's like the all-seeing everything. Yes, yeah. It's Papa's sanctuary. Okay, yeah. Or conglomerate or merger or whatever. Okay, I think we're good. So just in terms of, let's think about it this way. So there are 60 cards. It's 60 something, but I assume that we're going to pare down a decent amount of them. Let's call it 60 outside of the sheet.
Right.
And then just from comparing to the first Roseville cycle.
We didn't create a card named What Up, by the way.
Oh, we did not.
I think someone had that in the channel, right?
Yeah. Actually, well, we'll talk about that. We'll figure out what Up is. You know what Up should be? Here's the thing. I know what to do with what up. Hold on, we'll come back to that in a second. All right, let me finish the inventory thing. So we had 80 cards, or technically 79, in Roseville 1. Which means that right now, we have, what is that, 83 or 84 this cycle that we've made or certified on stream, which is equal. Okay. There's some, yeah, okay, so there's some skipped lines, but I don't think it's too much, right? And even if there are some, let's say that there's massively skipped lines, I don't think, no, there's no way that it's massively skipped. Let's say that there are some skipped lines. Remember, we still have another 60 to filter through.
Wow.
I think we're done in terms of...
How many did you want to do? Because this is a lot to manage.
Well, I wanted to do... Effectively, I wanted to hit 60 created... Or I think I wanted to make it a total of 180. So we only really need, like... Because I wanted to do a little bit more than Roseville 1. So right now, we need to add about 1/4 of the remaining 60 cards into here.
So we just pick our favorite 15.
Yeah, exactly. So here's what I'm thinking I'm going to do. Is I'm going to review the 60 that I have on file.
Okay.
And then, a bracket is an interesting idea. Right. Let me think about that.
That would be a fun stream, but like people would have to research.
No. I want to do no. So I want to do that. Oh, we could do like an auction kind of bracket. Everyone is we hype it up, and it could be. Maybe we could combine that in the art stream.
Yeah.
Is effectively we could do like make an art, choose a fart. You make the art, you choose the fart, and then we need one other ART word.
So everyone who attends should get like 100 tokens that they can spend in bidding up their favorite cards.
CTZ bucks, but yes.
And everyone can get one card in there if they make the art for it.
Okay. Easy. Okay, so here's the name of the game we'll do for the next stream. We'll figure out the rules, and this is going to take we'll probably do this in like let's see. I think we're going to have to do this one in the start of December probably, because we have Thanksgiving. So this will be like December 1st, more or less. That gives us 2 weeks to figure this out, which should be fine. If we're really worried about it, we could do 3. December 8th, and then the Roseville effectively event is the following weekend. So here's the name of the episode. Add to cart, paint the art, it's a fart. You either vote if a given card is adding to cart or it's a fart. We'll figure out what the betting looks like.
Add to cart, fart, or art? Is that what
No, it's add to cart, declare a fart, paint the art. That's the name of the stream.
Okay, I'm making a Google Calendar event now.
Cool. And let's do it for December 1st, because that's a Tuesday, 2 weeks from now, and we'll post event details in Roseville. And effectively, we'll tie in CTZ bucks, and then we will present. We'll figure out how to do. There's got to be some simple web page that allows people to bid numbers, and we just see what the big number differential is.
Oh, yeah.
And then if there's enough, if someone paints art, they can supersede that choice. Something like that.
Or like they get that counts as 20 additional. Maybe we just pay people CTZ bucks for art.
Yeah, that's
so. Like, everyone gets $100 to start, but if you make a piece of art, you get another 50.
Yeah, and what we'll do is, I know how to do it, but I'm not going to reveal the exact details until it actually happens. But it will be a fun live event, I think. Okay. And then I think that will more or less decide the cards. We'll probably spend... So that'll be on December 1st. Then we'll spend a week balancing by Twitch and doing all of the card formalization, getting it into TTS, blah, 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 blah. And then I think on December 15th, or that week, that will be the actual we all get in Discord, do the draft... Start playing games, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, that one we might even want to do that one on a weekend.
No, we
something.
absolutely. Oh, we have to. Yeah. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
why I just was specifying the week for sure. That has to be more or less like a Saturday type of thing.
Yeah, and just dedicate some time to it, and yeah. Okay. Do we want to do anything next week? Next Tuesday?
Let's actually take next Tuesday off.
Okay.
Unless you want to, like, I could do a super casual, or actually, why don't we just do? Let's just do a play. You want to do just like a plain Netrunner stream next week?
Sure.
Let's just do that. Okay. So let's just pencil in that, and we could call it the year if the week is going to be too busy or anything like that, then it should be good. But cool. All right. I think that's it. I think we're good.
Sounds good.
We're golden. Ryan, how do you want to close this out?
I appreciated you titled this episode "Flip-a-delphia," being a fellow Always Sunny fan.
Oh God.
I wanted to point that out.
You know what? In celebration of that, I'll watch that before I go to bed tonight.
That episode.
What are you doing? Oh wait, I can't remember if this is the exact episode, but I think we had referenced it where it was it's Dennis and Frank, and Frank walks in and he goes, "Dennis, what are you doing? What are you doing?" And Dennis had just taken a shit ton of Adderall and goes, "Yeah, I'm fucking this guy's taxes up. He's gonna have to deal with this for the next 3 years." I love that as a Frank.
Frank messing with his taxes, and Frank cuts the bottom half
of the shower curtains. Yeah.
I'm getting weird with it.
I'm getting weird. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna watch that later tonight. That's good. All right. Thank you so much, all. This was really good. See you later. Bye-bye.